Welcome to Elemental Hypertech. The quest began in 2015 with the invention of the meditation plate, coupled with the question, what if? Curiously, what if is also the ending. So, if the ending is also the beginning, what is in between? That's where you enter, interact, and exist. The seam of creation. The meditation plate is a hyperdimensional, interactive, dynamic, and flexible invention designed and structured for programmable matter. I am a creator and originator asserting claim to the technology, built with morality, evidence, and compassion, filled and sealed into the programming of matter, but just as relevant and important, the etheric arts. Woven into the fabric of this technology is the prevention of corruption, violation, and compromise. This tech can still be used as a weapon. We do enjoy and find purpose in building and destroying. Competition will be key. Oh, and being a player in the game of life, where I teach you how in the world's first time travel game, the game you play in real life, which was the 5th experiment out of 8, cryptically designed in stealth, invisibility, and novelty. Their sin, collecting and capturing their waste, flipped their secrets to open source, turned it into fertilizer for the garden of our future. The game began on 8/8 of 2019 and ending on Valentine's Day in 2021. All games begin once it is set. To set is to plan. Games have instructions, directions, sequence, objectives, and goals. But do not forget about the rules. Games have rules, and you learn them at Elemental Hypertech. Also, your rival, competitor, opponent has rules too. Some even play by different rules. Know the difference. Remember, the hidden hands, shadows, light lords, dark lords, they have their own rules. Like lies, deceit, cheat, hurt, hatred, and others. Those are highly energized, concentrated syrups, elixirs, potions, poisons, and goos. They have weapons, tools, instruments, artifacts, and spells as well. They have a unique way of communicating with each other through symbolism, tolls, and ownership. We teach them through the villain training program at Elemental Hypertech. Know their rules, and you collect advantages, benefits, enhancements, and upgrades within their games, especially those that they create in pleasure, excitement, entertainment, suffering, and pain. Drawn in to the point of addiction or committed to atrocity. They are the masters, archons, sorcerers of the simulation matrix. Using the meditation plates, performing the 8 experiments, developing the world's first time travel game, creating Elemental Hypertech, establishing the Hypertech crypto token, and writing 3 books. 1, Questiny book, Soul How You. 2, Discovery book, History, Mystery, Gift. And 3, GenUnity book, Navigator, Dynamo, Explorer. We have gained the keys and access portals to fine-tune the skills and talents to capture in competition many treasures, fortunes, and rewards. Revealed and a new language. The self-organizing collective of elemental hypertech. Stoking the flames of what you can become within the harmony matrix, programmed utilizing the elements of our world with permission, not aggression. Elemental hypertech's foundational principles. Element of air, the mind, intellect, and reason, electric. In morality, reverence. Element of earth, the body, form and substance, magnetic. In morality, sincerity. Element of water, the gut, instincts and emotion, power, the passive, impression, pressure, the wave, the truth, the experience, wholeness. In morality, humility. Element of fire, the heart, will and desire, the heartbeat of intuition, that spark, force, the active expression, temperature, the particle, the light, the perspective, brilliance. In morality, gratitude. There is also wood and metal, the health, the wealth. Save those. For the advanced, love is space, the aggregate, for all, and life is time, the local, for one. Motion is the interfacing and sensation with source. To be moved, motivated, and inspired. If done in correction and connection, perspire. To find and share joy and purpose. What makes you happy? How do you shine? What's your style? How do you relate and interact? Relationship? Partnership? Entrepreneurship? Again, ownership? Another great example of tools and weapons. Friendship. Mothership. Coming very soon, if not already disclosed by the time you hear this message, preparing us for humanity's next crusade. What is the wind in your sails? What is your direction, production, and aim? As a teacher of this arcane and ancient philosophy, yet future scientific physical technology, structured and organized in the infinite, immortal, forever, and eternal mathematical art of phi and pi. Pi, to be fruitful, and phi, to multiply. The perpetual and constant unfolding of source. Ether, Father, AE, Earth, Mother, EA. The R is the being, the union. The top of the R is the feminine curve, and the bottom of the R is masculine angle. Pi and phi are makers of the universe. We do not know their ends. However, we can access their geometry, cadence, vibration, and formula. Applying it, you may discover the beautiful, the plentiful, the bountiful. Oddly hopeful, or even forgetful. We do have choice and the law of confusion. You do have the right to not know. That keeps the world curiously interesting. As a teacher of time travel, memory is the rainbow bridge to the mind. In time, the mind is connected to the past. Intuition is the rainbow bridge to the heart. In time, the ever-present now Instinct is the rainbow bridge to the gut. In time, the gut is connected to the future, your future self. We explored each complex system through the performance and practice of several experiments. The first experiment, Trinity, the element of air, the mind, intellect and reason, force. The second experiment, Lash Factor, the element of water, the gut, feelings and emotion, power. The third experiment, Echo, the element of fire, the heart, will and desire, energy. The fourth experiment, Private, the element of earth, the body, matter and substance. Factory. Private, because discovery is your tantra and mantra. What arouses you, what inspires you, what motivates you, what if? The rainbow bridge, intention, impression, inward breath, building tension, connection, a relationship, the in-between. Don't forget about the pause, holding, and action. The expression, outward breathing, releasing. The fifth experiment, again, was the creation of the world's first time travel game. Learn the rules. How to be a player in the game of life. We all play a role. You learn how to know your role. Change it by destiny or by work. Allow for the cultivation of grace and glory. Develop your character, personality, narrative, agenda, aim, and purpose. As a player, we all have filters and lenses. Those filters can manifest from our influences as religion, angels and demons, science, aliens and humans, the outcast and rebel, the pirates, a mythos, way, and path to life. I can speak to those filters and models. 1. The galactic model, the mind, the ball earthers. 2. The electromagnetic model, the gut, the inner earthers. 3. The plane earth model, aka flat earthers, the body. 4. The toroidal and fractal model, the heart. The pine cone is a good example of this model. Each of these models, systems, and filters are bridged together with color at Elemental Hypertech, white or black at the top of the head, depending on your attention and behavior. If white, that's Uranus. Offering is the key. If black, that's Saturn. Control is the key. Then, moving down from the crown chakra through to the senses, where you find 2 eyes, air, 2 ears, earth, 2 nostrils, fire, 2 lips, water. Those senses ruled by the sun. The color is purple. The key is sovereign. Then you have the seat of the spirit, the throat, the deep keep, your speech, and what you consume. The color, blue. The key is commerce, communication. Next, the chest, Venus, green in color. Service is key. Below the chest is the diaphragm, where you find the seat of your soul, your true essence, Jupiter. The color, yellow. The key being activity. How do you do something is different than how I do it, yet we may be performing a similar task, like walking, writing, or even digging a hole. followed by Mercury. Mercury, within color, is orange. The key to Mercury is change. Then there is Mars. Mars existing in the generative body system. Mars hue is red. Priority is the access key. To go further still, at Elemental Hypertech, Pluto is the thighs and buttocks. Brown, the color. The key is culture. Next, at the knees and shins, is the moon, the shade of gray. Support is key. Then at the feet, again, we have either Uranus, white, offering, or Saturn, black, control. You have the ability to switch. You can organize your filters for the development of health and wealth. Be aware, be conscious. Direct and produce your life in the game. A warning, if you don't, someone or something else will. The game provides the rules, blueprints, map, and resources to obtain, succeed, achieve, and accomplish your mission. Remember, games have beginnings and ends. You may learn the value of the journey as well as the destination. Destination being destiny coupled with action. Fate coming from what you focused on, what you ate. Like the saying goes, live by the sword, die by the sword. Fate and karma enjoy each other's company. Like cause and effect, they are the twins, the right hand and the left hand. Highlight and track your accomplishments. You will meet courage, impact, strength, and bravery. The goals, deeds, awards, not idols. Idols are winnings for the villains. Merits and virtues are part of the game. As your skill and talent improve, upgrade. You go from an observer or spectator to a player, from a player to a director, from a director to a producer, from a producer to a creator. At some point, you will move beyond the game. Therefore, it becomes no longer a game. Like I often say, it's not a game to me. What does that imply? And how do you apply that? Learn how to access these levels and degrees of the game at Elemental Hypertech. Take the game to the next level with the Hypertech crypto coin and elemental tokens. The ticker is HPT. We made 88,000 Hypertech coins. You can earn elemental tokens for learning Elemental Hypertech. Turn the tokens in for Hypertech coins. How to evolve. Additionally, we have made a villain token, but they are very rare. The sixth experiment, serendipity. The unique, the genuine, the novel, the original, not the mimicker or copy. One of a kind. The seventh experiment, encryption. Sleep, rest, dream. The eighth experiment, the rival announcement. The touch. Become a maker in the Elemental Hypertech community. Our content can now be found on Odyssey, Library, Patreon, and BitChute. Links below. Visit, subscribe, participate, donate, or observe. We will be noodling, gnawing, tickling, and tinkering with a new format, a new adventure. Our format, which is open to change based on the participation and perspiration of the human community, especially when they open more land for us to explore, and the discovery of artifacts, architecture, and technologies which await in our future. Daddy, we're coming for you. On the new channel and podcasts, we will be discussing 1. Current events, media, and propaganda. How to focus. 2. mentors, the spotlight influencers and teachers. For example, John Levi. His channel is dedicated to exploring the forgotten history of humanity and, of course, other mysteries. How to learn. 3. Wealth, crypto, resources, transactions, and commerce. How to prosper. 4. Health, ingredients, wellness, tending and caring. How to biohack. 5. Space-time, again, new lands and waterways, aliens and extraterrestrials, inhabitants of the new lands, like when we discovered the Asian continent and met the Mongoloid race, the Middle East with the Armenoids. How about the Paranoids? The European race of the Caucasian, the Negroid of Africa, the Latin and Red races of the Americas, the Aborigines of Oceania, promising conflicts, competitions, and covenants with the narratives of aliens, angels, and pirates. So much more to explore. All of our lives will be impacted. How we relate. Number 6, technology, communications, social, tribes, self-organizing collectives, the cloud, how to organize. 7, the plates, how to meditate and balance. 8, questions, donations, and testimonials, how to volunteer. 9, promotion of Elemental Hypertech, the channel, the game, the movie, the school or academy. Humanities decides. How to practice. Number 10, theory, content, documentation, proofs, encryption, music, with evidence, compassion, and morality. How to master. This concludes the Damien Questiny channel with the meditation plates, 3 books, 7 experiments, plus the 8th being this revival rival announcement, the invention of the world's first time travel game, the making of the crypto Hypertech coin, and the founding of Elemental Hypertech. A new adventure begins with the Elemental Hypertech channels on BitChute, Patreon, Library, and Odyssey for those who wish to learn more. Cheers to reveal, revival, and rival. Join us to drive, navigate, and shape the future. The end.